Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Silent Room reaction. It's been a minute, and I wanted to get to more of these. I'm just having a thing today where I feel like I could really sit back and vibe to a 7-minute long song, which is exceedingly rare for me and my brain vibrations, so I wanted to take advantage of that. So here we are with Nhelv. That's a weird name. I assume I'm saying that correctly, but I might be wrong. This is another one from Patreon. Mitsu is sleepy, so of course I had to get to it eventually. So all the stars aligning with me, like feeling I could vibe to a song this long today, I figured I might as well tackle that before I just lose the ability to again. So without further ado, let's go. Immediately a little bit of dissonance right there. A lot of dissonance. All right. Kind of creating a base. Woo! Oh. Oh, that slide up. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That went in a completely different direction than I thought it was going to. I mean, that's pretty normal for Silent Room, but this is so strange. I'm actually like processing all of this right now. This is weird. More it's my brain that's weird. The song I kind of expected to be a little out there. Silent Room usually is. All the different patterns are just making sense to me right now. It's weird. It's like I've opened my third eye. I don't Another build? Ooh. Ooh, to a little bit of a break. Okay. Just a little bit of one. Ooh, we're doing that pitch bend. We're going back up. Slide into it. Where are we going next? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I love that. I absolutely adore that. This like suspended delay into the next drop. That's insane. Dude, those sliding pitch bends that go into a resolution, that's so beautiful. And I know I'm like maybe halfway done with this. There's so much more to hear. Okay. Oh, there's a... Ooh. Oh, it's getting crunchy in the back there. Ooh, things are not lining up. But in like a cool way. In the Silent Room way, you know? What happened? Did I go through like that tunnel at the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey? What is this? Just a full breakdown to percussion. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's a synth in there too, but all the melody just went away. All that, like, background chatter. And now it's back. All right. That was really cool, hearing all those, like, percussive synths in there that were, like, helping shape the beat. The Silentroom never ceases to, like, amaze me with the control of all this sound. Woo! Oh, that was a beautiful pitch bend. That's a key shift. What the hell? What? This is... Silentroom needs to, like... It needs, like... Adderall or something. Like... Oh, this is really beautiful. This end. Everything just... Oh. And a beautiful chord to end it on, too. Man, Silentroom, Jesus Christ. I mean, you need some magnesium in your diet, but it's gorgeous. Alright, so first off, like I just said, Silentroom, get some medication, chill out just a little bit. I know medical marijuana is widely available these days. Just... chill. But I love it, so don't at all. I adore this. I think this is the first song I've heard on this channel that I've recognized Mixolydian mode in any part of it, and that is partially because I'm training in music theory a little bit. I'm learning some as I go along, and I'm pretty sure that this one is a B Mixolydian. So there's a part, like, in the first third that, like, pitch bends up into the B, and then it just hits that, and then it goes... And then, like, that's just literally... That's just Mixolydian B. It could literally just keep going down from there. That's it. So many songs are done in Mixolydian, and while it's not always B, there's a lot of songs that utilize it. I think Sweet Child of Mine uses it, Can't Stop Till You Get Enough, there's a lot of funk that does it. There's a bunch of high energy, very positive sounding songs that are done in Mixolydian, obviously different keys, but like Sweet Child of Mine is in there, a Love Shack by the B-52s, Thunderstruck by AC/DC. There's so many out there. I think even some songs like Celebration from Kool and the Gang are also Mixolydian. It's so structured on being able to smoothly and just cascade up to the next high note, and it's just a beautiful sound. So that's one of the main reasons, and I think the whole song kind of sticks around that mode. I don't think it really shifts. I know that there was that one spot later that I think had a key change, but I'm also not positive anymore because of how Mixolydian works. I'm not good at that. For all I know, he probably stayed in the same key and just changed something up about the mode. So I'm not entirely positive there anymore, but I'm still pretty sure that there was a key change later in, but I digress. There's also all the other standard stuff I love about Silentroom's work. The like crazy, insane, unhinged structure of the percussion. There's so many beats and rhythms happening throughout, and all slightly at different patterns, and it's like, what's happening? But they all end up working somehow, and there's always a bunch of dissonance, which I think Mixolydian actually acts really well for too, because a lot of these chords, even if you try to make chords out of this mode, they kind of, you know, there's a lot of crunch in there. A lot of it sounds more minor than anything else. but they sound beautiful nonetheless, and they can be used widely to do a bunch of other stuff. All of that was just in Mixolydian B, for example. But since I am learning and I'm not an authority on music theory, please only take what I say here with like a grain of salt. I'm not a music theorist. I'm just learning and I'm recognizing things, which is good for me, but I don't want to like spew out a bunch of false information. So if you want to learn more about proper Mixolydian mode, go and do research on your own, because there's a lot you can do with a lot of different modes in music, and I feel like it is an undersung, no pun intended, part of music. The modes can matter so much. Like Mixolydian is extremely popular with like traditional and classical Indian music, and that's just how they wrote, and it gets shared throughout the world because that's how the world works, and communication changes sound. And when we started showing each other how we make our own music, we started adapting those inspirations from each other until we kind of had an understanding of these different ways to write music. And it's just so neat to get into. If you're a music nerd like I am and you haven't looked into modes and like how they really truly can change the entire vibe, structure, and everything of a song just by changing one or two notes. Like I think Mixolydian G, I'm pretty sure G in modern Mixolydian is like literally just a major G scale with like one of the notes moved from a white key up to the next black key. That's it. Like it is so easy to do that sort of thing, and there's so many ways to adjust just a little bit to change so much about how the song feels, and it's just so cool. But aside from that, like I said, I really don't have too much to say about Silentroom's work. I don't know how Silentroom manages to just cram all of that information and all of these beats and these structure changes, and how to make all of this dissonance, this disgusting crunchy mess into something that sounds so beautiful, and then resolve it at the end like that with such a positive major chord sound. And it's like, dude, you were just in Mixolydian. There's like barely any white keys. How did you manage a major key out of that? I don't get it. You know, like there are still gaps in my knowledge of music theory, and Silentroom just doing what Silentroom does makes me feel like a baby in comparison when it comes to the understanding of how to make all of that work, you know? So that's all I've really got to say on this one. Silentroom yet again knocking it out of the park with just sheer raw skill and understanding about how music works and how to make that theory work for them. And it's just absolutely brilliant every single time. So if you have any other songs you want me to listen to from Silentroom or anything else from anywhere else, leave them down in the comments below and I will do my best to get to them as always. And if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for the other stuff I get to, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!